Showcase. Pick your team number 4. Thank you everyone for the fill. And let's see a nice monster. Nice dual auto. A nice case hit would be very nice. An SSP to start our morning. But yeah, if you watch the Netflix, debut of baseball, it was just so terrible. Their green screen ads looked terrible. Just all of it looked bad. Overall, and like their scoreboard was so small you couldn't even really read it. I was like, oh my gosh. You would think somebody would have proofed the design concept. You would think somebody would have, kind of like gave the final okay, or, made the tweaks. It looked like we got version 1 draft of their design layouts, their ads. And it honestly just did not look good whatsoever. It looked terrible. So the fact that you're telling me they missed swings and they missed this and they missed that, I'm not surprised, truth be told. And especially with a company like that, like if you're gonna get into that type of space where you're gonna start covering sports content, like you gotta do better. Now, certain things they also did good. Let's not. I'm not gonna only focus on the bad. They did certain things good, but the problem is the good things that they did got overshadowed by all the bad. Yeah. I don't exactly remember the debut opening day when it was Giants versus Yankees, I think. Opening day coverage. And like their green screen made like the players look really grainy and stuff. Couldn't read the scoreboard. And yeah, like they were missing pitches blatantly. I remember that. We're like trying to watch the game, but you're too busy showing like an ad partner or whatever. You're kind of like, what the hell? It's the same thing if you like WWE. It's kind of the same thing where it's like, you got so much ads all over the place. I don't know if that's TKO, Netflix, or a combination of both. You got the Prime Energy drink in the middle of the ring. You got Slim Jim on the table. Like it's so silly. You had the Fireball shot ladder. Like at some point, enough is enough. Like. But at the end of the day, it's a business, right? You know, it's really funny, Sponge. I literally was thinking about you. I was like, Sponge should be here any second when I'm ripping packs. I literally just thought about you, and then you popped in the chat. That's funny how that works. It's been so quiet on this side lately, Sponge. I'm actually very shocked. I guess I'm not too, because you got the Anaheim card show coming up this weekend. Yeah, that was scheduled though. That was scheduled, I think. Oh, I didn't see a picture. He didn't drop a picture. That's sick. Giant, how are you liking Blez so far? You enjoying it, brother? I like to check in with some of our new folks over here from time to time, make sure that everything's going smooth for you. Obviously, I think it's only been about a week since I met you, but sort of make sure everything's going smooth for you, Giant. No issues, no questions. What kind of Roki Super did he hit? Oh, nice. Awesome. Cool, Giant. That's awesome. Like to check in from time to time to make sure. Like I said, I mean, obviously, I know you said you've been watching for a little bit, but, you know, once you start to get it, once you pretty much get the hang of it. Obviously, this week, last week, and possibly even going into this upcoming week, it's been a little bit more quiet than usual. Definitely not the norm. But obviously understandable with some big card shows coming up this week. You got the West Coast card show. You got Fanatics Fest. Then you have a break in between that, and everybody's going to be at the National. So should be pretty interesting for sure. So our football channel most likely will be ripping the flagship. It's possible I'll have a little bit of flagship retail. If you ask anybody over here, Giant Golfer, you can ask Sponge. Me and my other friend Hobby Hawk, we've been the flagship rippers for the last 3.5 years. Up until this year. This year broke my streak of ripping flagship. Right? Remember Sponge? Every time it was always me and Hawk. Or when I'm covering baseball, ironically, I had Series 1, Series 2. Every time. Yep. It was always me that got stuck with the millions of paper cards. This was the first year I didn't rip flagship, actually. But, Giant, it depends. If our football channel is going to be ripping the hobbies and the jumbos like that, there is a small chance we'll get, you know, maybe either the blasters or maybe even the megas, but we'll see. We'll see for sure. Topps Chrome comes out in a week and a half, or a week and a couple of days. So for sure, we'll get a couple of blasters, couple of megas. I'm not going to get a ton of them, but we'll see how the initial run is. Sponge, I have an opportunity. I think I'm just going to stay back. I mean, trust me, I really want to go. I do, but the way the logistics are playing out, like, I might only get to go for a couple of days. And mind you, a couple of days is more than enough. But it being in Chicago and everything like that. Like, I would love to go to Wrigley Field. I don't know. I don't know if they're even playing that weekend or anything like that. But um, I also like to not rush. Nah, I mean, it's like any other. Honestly, it's like any other card show. While it is crowded, it ain't like over. I don't. I never considered it overly crazy. It's just the volume is higher is all. Military. What's Can I ask you if you don't mind sharing what is it about crowds that gives you the uncomfortability and or anxiety and or discomfort? Obviously, not trying to be rude on stream. Just genuinely curious because I'd like to learn. Okay. So, if I'm understanding, and just correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to turn the chat in the wrong direction. But is it? I don't want to say fear, because that's the wrong thing. But I'm gonna just generalize it as fear. Is it fear of like some kind of negative mass casualty type of thing that could happen? Is that kind of, am I in that realm? While trying to keep it positive and not trying to say anything negative about it. I totally yeah, okay, cool. I respect that. I totally respect that. I mean, we've had some crazy things happen, especially somewhat recently over the past few years. Chicago was really fun. I enjoyed Chicago. Definitely massive. I got you. That's okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with you doing that. I don't call it PTSD, call it whatever. I don't think there's anything wrong. Nothing wrong with being extra cautious to protect yourself, to protect your family, to protect your property. Sometimes is it a little much? Sure, but I mean, can you put a price on safety? When I was in automotive, here is one of the best lines I used to tell people, and it's not, and it's literally, it's not a, it's not a shark type of sales tactic. But you know what I used to tell people? Hey, you can afford this $80 tire, and then I have a $150 tire, right? No, no, hear me out. Hear me out. Here's one of the best lines I used to tell people, right? Hey, you can buy these entry level $80 tires. Okay. Our entry level tires are called Prime Wells, right? And you can buy some off country tires as well. Ling Longs, Tiger Paws, Una Royal. Well, hear me out here. Hear me out. I've been in automotive my entire life, right? This is what I used to tell people. Oh, I want the cheapest possible. I want the cheapest. It's my beater car. I don't care about it, right? Cheapest tires, whatever. I have an $80 tire. I got a $120 tire, and then I got a $180 tire. And what I would tell people honestly is, hey, that's cool. Nothing wrong with the entry level tire. We don't sell Shet tires. Entry level tire is great, but the main difference is the comfort and quietability, right, of the tire, the traction rating on the tire, the longevity of the tire, the tread wear warranty, and everything. And sometimes the difference in braking and handling performance can be that much. And I would just stop and I would just let them think about that, which is the damn truth. Sometimes the braking margin on better tires is 3 inches, 6 inches, up to 14 inches of better traction, better friction, and better braking capabilities. You do the math, you know? Can that much prevent an accident? Can that much keep you safe from going off the road? All those types of things. And when I talk to people about that, it's like, okay, what is an extra $100, an extra $150? Am I being cheap, or am I just disregarding the safety aspect? It's not a sharky thing for me to say. It's the truth. Some tires perform just better. And I would just say things like that. And if they ever question me, at the time, we used to get to go to these ride and drive events where we would test, Bridgestone tires versus Michelin tires versus Continental tires versus Yokohama tires versus Toyo tires. Like, it's just very interesting. Like, that's why I'm literally brainwashed on tires. But that's what I did for a living. Yeah, that's cool. And thank you guys for your service. I know I've said this before, and I'll continue to say things like that. Mrs. Hama's brother, my brother-in-law, he served 8 or 10 years in active duty Marine Corps, and then he just recently joined the Navy Reserve about a year and a half ago, maybe. So he got out, maybe took a 6-month, 8-month break, 1-year break, and then he got back into reserves. So trust me, like, I definitely have a soft spot for military. Yeah, trust me, I love cheap too, Sponge. I love cheap. There's just certain things I can't, oh, that's cool. There's just certain things I cannot cheap over. Tires, I cannot cheap over. Brakes, I cannot cheap over. Oxygen sensor, I don't give a shit. I'll buy the name brand oxygen sensor. I'm not going to buy an oxygen sensor from Amazon.com, from Ling Long, you know. But certain things I will absolutely have to buy name brand on. But that's just because I'm brainwashed. Yeah, exactly. And you don't have to get great tires. You know, you don't have, if you have a 2005 Toyota Corolla, I don't expect you to buy, Bridgestone Ecopia 422s. I don't expect you to buy Potenzas. I don't expect you to buy Michelin Pilots, MX M4s. Like, I don't know the new tires nowadays anyway, but I don't expect you to buy that. But I also don't expect you to buy the $40 tire special Ling Longs, Tiger Paws, Uniroyal, all these kind of stuffs. Like, I don't expect you to buy those, but you can buy the mid-grades. The mid-grades is more than enough. What's up, LJ? You can look it up. There is a tire called Ling Long. No joke. I messaged him on IG. I seen his first post, and then I seen his second post saying that he had some kind of scare and good to go. Oh, what's up, Mr. Panda? How's Seattle treating you, my friend? Shetty already ready to come back home? Kind of sad. I literally thought about you the other day, too. I was like, oh, I don't have anybody to ask if they're going to the card show. Are you going National West Coast Card Show or anything like that, Panda? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. It hasn't been that crazy here. I mean, this week has been hot, but overall, it's been a fairly mild summer. Like, we haven't really been hitting the 118s, 120s and stuff. Like, pretty much handling it so far. So, I got zero complaints so far. Oh, wait, that's not handled by the HOA and stuff. Oh, no freaking way. There's a chance I was gonna go in September or August. There was a chance. What cruise liner? I would guess either Princess, Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, or Holland is my guess. Good luck, everybody. Oh, Norwegian. Okay. I had a casino offer, and I just, Fuchsia Mini Diamonds of Logan Webb. Justin Crawford. It is true. That's funny. Gaglione. The refractor. Oh, bro, Panda, it's worth it. My best cruise advice for you. I don't get seasick or any. Well, I get seasick on small fucking boats and stuff, sure, or I got seasick once. My best advice for you. Um, you're gonna want to pack one nice outfit. Nice either whether it's slacks or a nice pair of jeans with a nice dress shirt because you have formal nights. Uh, Alaska, definitely pack jacket, all that kind of stuff. It's wet. Yeah, I wanted to go to Alaska to pan gold. That's what I did the first time I went. All I wanted to do was pan gold, and I used to watch this show on Discovery Channel called Gold Rush at the time, and I really enjoyed. I enjoyed the first couple of seasons of Gold Rush. After things changed, the show just didn't really feel the same. But I used to like the narrative. No, the first couple seasons was good. First couple seasons was good. Please don't bring pineapples. I mean, maybe for you, you can bring the pineapples. Turn them upside down. I used to love the first couple of seasons of Gold Rush was great. You know, 8 people quit their jobs in search of striking it rich with all-time high gold prices. Todd selling a piece of his airport. I like that directive. After season 2, when they hit 100 ounces, then season 3, they wanted to go for 1,000 ounces or whatever like that. After season 3, it really, really went downhill. It got a little bit too complex. Like it took away from the from the boyhood dream aspect, like all these men. I like it. I never like fully got into it to the point where I had to watch it though. But if it was on, I never mind watching it. Nice James Wood to 99. Schlittler. Oh, by the way, I do apologize. I didn't realize, and it's funny. Shipping did tell me that there is a specific checklist for these that are assigned to their teams. So we got a team list going to the appropriate teams for those cards. So just the FYI for everybody. That goes from pick your team number 1 and beyond. Mason Miller for the Padres. Nice Mason Miller. On-card autograph for the Padres. Very nice. Blue Mini Diamonds of a Rosarina. By the way, who won the Derby yesterday anyway? Was it Junior? I never followed up because I fell asleep yesterday early. Oh, it was Walker. Okay, my bad. Harry Ford. I forgot to ask you guys that. Wow, nice gold of the Miz. To 50 for the Brew Crew. Let's go, brother guy. Jordan Walker. Still slip. Bro, that was kind of shame. I never had a chance to watch the Max fight neither, though. We were, I had my brother in town, so I was at Silverton. Why is it not? And then by the time the Max fight was getting close, his son was getting, my nephew was getting antsy. So I took the sacrifice and I took him to my house. By the time I got to my house, the fight was over. I got the notification on my phone driving to my house. I was pissed. Pasalo. Obviously, it's all good, I'm glad I didn't rush home. I was personally antsy because I wanted to watch the fight. I didn't think the fight was going to be great, no offense. I felt like it was going to be a money fight anyway. I also missed the Patty fight in all fairness too, so that was kind of lame. Jordan Walker. Is he still with the Cardinals, Jordan Walker? Yeah, lots of my brother then was trying to get it all on the prelim fights. Man, he had out of the gate, what was he? He was a 2023 rookie, I believe. Out of the gate, his cards took a dive. I don't know where his cards is anymore, but I'm sure if he's in the home run derby and stuff like that, I'm sure he's probably been on the improve. Like I said, I haven't really been keeping up with baseball a ton, so you gotta excuse my lack of knowledge there. Aqua of Ron Acuna to 199. The louder. Carson Benji. Jonah Tong on the mini diamonds. Brady House on the mini diamonds as well. Christian Moore. Nice. Christian Moore to 250. Angels. That's a massive piece for the Pirates. How about our red mini diamonds 3 of 5 futures of Connor Griffin for the average Joe? That's massive. That is massive. Wow. You know, I saw the red mini diamonds and I thought maybe it was just the team colors. Oh, average Joes. Now, I do believe this is like a case hit because these have been coming one per case. And that's the biggest name that we've hit out of this so far. 3 of 5, Connor Griffin. Absolutely massive piece. That's kind of why I slowed down. I was like, is that red? Is that really red? Telling you, this has been good. This stuff has been good. Really good. I'll get a picture of that one before the recap. Congrats. I should probably take a picture of it now so I can put it on the stand. One second, guys. Get a nice little picture of this for social media. That is a beauty. You know, with our retail items, guys, we've literally beat the odds so many times. This is Finest Mega number 4. Oh, conveniently average Joe comes out of nowhere. Let's go. That is sick. You know, I'm not gonna lie, this card, it's hard to tell centering on it, but it looks very nicely centered. Pretty hard to like tell, but just kind of judging by kind of like where the text is. Looks pretty solid if you ask me, man. That's sick. That's gonna definitely beat the sort for you, buddy. Nice hit. All right, we continue. Nice South Stewart, the 250 on the Fuchsia Mini Diamonds. And Samuel Basalo. I didn't know if that was red or not, average, bro. If you watch the replay on that, I had peeked it and I was like, oh, it looks red. I thought it was team colors or something. So I didn't give you the old hammer sweat. But it worked out. So that's all that matters. Haven't seen a ton of autos yet in this case. So far, we only had one on-card auto. So let's see if we can't change that here in the rest of this stack. There's a small bounty for you. 21 to 25 for the Rays. Kappa Man gets a bounty in Junior. Caminero on the orange mini diamonds. See, he was patient, Kappa Man. He waited an extra day and he's a hitter now. Let's go, buddy. Now we need a big auto. Careful, some of these have top right corner issues. Carson Benji. Brady House on the refractor. South Stewart on the mini diamonds. True purple. Shota Imanaga to 75. Yes, take your futures. I got a couple more cases and that's it, guys. We are not replenishing them. Ah, Cinnamon for the Guardians and Ron Burgundy. Hammer calls him Cinnamon. I'm just joking, obviously. Cinnamon's in the product. Adolis Garcia is also in the product. Cole Young on the mini diamonds. Bryce Eldridge on the mini diamonds as well. And a true blue. Peyton Tolley to 150 for the Bull Sox. Cinnamon. Obviously, I'm just joking. Really good case so far, though. Let's see if we can't do a little bit better on this case. It's been a really, really, really good case. Number 5's in the store already. Once some of the elites come off, or once it gets down to like 12 or less, something like that. So long as there's not a lot of elites, I'll add in number 6 for you folks. The elites are there. I will not add another one in until the elites practically come off. Cinnamon Whales V from San Diego. Hopefully the value is as valuable as a Whales V from San Diego. Oh, nice. Pretty sick on a Ludi. The Luda. Was it Dunruss or was it Signature Series? Dunruss, right? Was yours one, or was yours the Signature Series one? I want to say yours was the Dunruss. Yeah, very nice half. Take your 5s, guys. Been very good. I want to hit a massive Otani or something. Like a big Otani, Murakami. I'll take a big JJ. I'll take any of the big boys. Another Connor Griffin, maybe. I'll take any big boy. Give us that big, massive, life-changing auto. Or how about a super? Let's take a super. Let's ask for super. That's 2 bounties, by the way. There's 2 bounties on that. Really nice bounty hits for you as well. Nice. Speaking of Otani, I think the red pays 125 on the bounty. I got to double check. And then the orange pays, I think, 25. Another gold for the Guardians. It's CJ Kafis. Lots of gold. We had orange, red. Can we get black maybe? There's Murakami. Rare of Vinny P. That would be the life changer to CJ Kafis. Aqua Mini Diamonds of Evan Carter to 199. It kind of feels like the super case, you know? It kind of makes me anticipate hitting a super. It really, really does. You start seeing all the big colors. Lots of golds in this case, or a couple of golds, which is more than I've seen in some other cases. Hitting the orange. We didn't get our white yet. Normally we get a white to 30. Fuchsia Mini Diamonds of Connor Griffin. Again, this average Joe guy is anything but average today. It's a nice picture of Connor, too. Really nice picture of him on the uncommon. Yeah, oh, that's the rare. That's the rare of Connor Griffin. Sprout Goat. Gilbert. Jonah Tong. Blue Auto of Troy is the right team, too, for Colorado. What a sweat for you, Debo. Troy Johnston. Right team. Not the right rookie there. Not the right rookie there. Oh wait, I'm thinking Ethan Holiday's in this product. I'm sorry. Please excuse me. I was about to say get your Ethan Holidays and I forgot. Purple Mini Diamonds. Nice. What a case. There's a McConaughey for the Tigers. Uppercut. Carson Williams. Lots of nice colors. Great names in this case so far, guys. Who had Detroit? Uncle Mike. Maybe we hit the hot spot of the palette. Maybe we hit the hot spot on the palette. Maybe we did. We'll see. Let's see some hot autographs. Let's get a Heidi Watney autograph. Neto, Machado, McConaughey, The Miz, True Blue. Totally again, a 150 for the Bull Sox. Scubo, another gold. This is a gold auto. Gold auto, gold auto, gold auto, gold auto, gold auto. They do not have the super rare. No super rares. Colorado gets redemption. It's Zach Veen, 40 of 50. Man, I had enough Zach Veens in 2023 on the gold mini diamonds autograph. I'm telling you, though, this case is hot. Color's been hot. Green of Air Jordan. There's JJ on the mini diamonds. We got one stack left. Yeah, so we don't have the super rares, and we don't have the finest moments autographs. That's it. Amongst like the regular oil spills and stuff, you know. But again, I'm not really gonna. You ain't chasing oil spills. Obviously, an oil spill is nice. They look sick, yes, but it's not exactly a chase card. Honestly, I've really been impressed with this finest megas though. I like the autos that come out. I like the ton of colors that come out. I like the price point of this product. It's been really awesome. This is the kind of case we needed yesterday to start us off hot. One stack left, everybody. Good luck, guys. Number 5 is in the store already as well. Like I said, once some of the elites come off and we get a little closer on 5, I'll add in number 6. But finest megas will be on screen every day until I run out. You got my word on that. It's been really good. Justin Crawford. And then in about a week and a half, we'll get some blasters of Topps Chrome. And then about 2 weeks from there, we'll get the Topps Chrome mega boxes as well. Another True Gold. Ooh, oh, it's Coyote. Thought that was going to be Murakami for a second. Nice gold for the White Sox. Stephen A. Lots and lots and lots of gold in this case. This case was a glitch. No! Forces of Baby Ruth. I thought he said the great Bambi for the Yankees and MC. Unbelievable. What a case. Baby Ruth. I thought he said the great Bambi. That wimpy deer? Yeah. Wow. MC. MC. Let's go, Sean Green. Carter Jensen. Guys, I don't know a funny story. I don't think Sean's here at the moment. He might be at work, but I'll tell you guys a funny story about the gentleman who purchased the Yankees. Kind of a wholesome story, actually. I don't mind saying this on camera. So Sean MC, I don't know how long he's been with Blez, but I think I met him back in either I think it was 22. Probably the summer of, it was Optic 2022, the Brock Purdy year on Blez Football. And he's a Giants fan. He likes his New York teams. He's a New York Giants fan. And I never knew this, but apparently he's a Yankees fan as well. Funny story, we were ripping 22 Chronicles. Sean, if you're listening to this story, Sean, I do need to take a photo, yes. We were ripping 22 Chronicles football. And I hit him his first 1-of-1. It was Kayvon Thibodeau. 1-of-1 out of Chronicles. And he was super stoked. I believe it was his first 1-of-1 he's ever hit. I believe it was. And he was so stoked. And I think later on that day, I hit him another 1-of-1 or something. And he's always bought his New York team since. And to be honest, Sean, I can't really think of another card maybe as big as this one. But this is the first Forces that we've ever seen come out of these cases. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe it is a SSP. Congratulations, Sean. Anybody know the pack run, Sponge? You want to run the pack run for forces? Anybody know the pack run on that? What a case. Oh, is that all it is? I thought it was more of an SSP. Still great though. I mean, it's still short printed. Oh no, I have to look. I'm on the computer. I have to look. I have to find this. Let's see. Topps Finest Mega Checklist. And that is called Forces. Okay, 1 in 240. Okay, all right. 240. So that's still one every, like, what? 240 packs. How many packs are in a box of this? Eight packs. 8 times 20 is 160. Oh, wow. Okay. One every 2 or 3 cases. Okay. Still sick. I thought it was like I thought it was much shorter print. I know it wasn't a SSP, but I thought it was much shorter printed than that. Nolan McLean. A sick Babe Ruth though. Blue of Sam Basalo on the blue. Costa Montgomery as well on the mini diamonds. Let's finish strong right here. Let's see a couple more autos. How about a super? I'm ready for a super, guys. I'm ready for a super. Flores on the rare refractor. Yes, everything retail Kappa will always be on this channel. For the most part, for the most part. Yellow. Painter for Philly. Jonathan, Carson Benji. Caglione. Yeah, so I requested cases, so we'll see. Like, I can't purple on card autograph. Is that Juan Soto? Is that Juan Soto? Is that Soto's auto? Well, I thought it might have been. It's the legend, and he's on a Yankees uniform. How disgusting for you Bo Sox fans out there. Sean MC gets the legendary outfielder for the A's, the Bo Sox, and Johnny Damon for the Yankees. It kind of looked like Soto's J, okay? It kind of looked like Soto's J. Tell me it didn't look like Juan Soto's. DeGrom. Tell me, did it not look like Juan's, like, big giant J, or am I wrong? I thought I was going to call my shot there. Just sick, Johnny Damon, though. Wish it was on the Bo Sox. Not so much the Yankees. But he had a brief stint with the Yankees. Close enough. All right, I must be far off. If Sponge is being modest via the chat, okay, I must be far off. I'm pretty damn sure. Well, I might be referencing his 2018 Bowman auto, but or 2016, 2018, I don't remember. 2017? One of them, one of those years. I'm close enough. Kobe Thomas on a green to 99. Guys, really nice case. Really nice case. Awesome case. Awesome case. Awesome case. Awesome case. At least you don't normally see Johnny Damon autos too much. That was a fun case, man. That was a super fun case. Always nice when you get those hot cases in retail, too. It's like, oh. That's the fun part. Like, retail is some of the few... I mean, I'm not saying you can't do it in a hot hobby case or anything like that, but, man, when you get a hot retail case... And you got, you know, you got 4-figure, possibly even up to 5-figure cards you're hitting. And you're like, okay, I can buy, you know, if this is, I don't know, what is these at retail? $80 a box, whatever the retail cost is. You're like, shit, yeah. You're like, one card paid for the entire case and everything else is just a bonus. All the autos is a bonus. Everything else is just a bonus. No greater feeling than that. What's up, Chris? I don't think I am. I'm going to finalize it today. Most likely I'm not. I have an opportunity. So I won't lie to anybody. I do have an opportunity, but unfortunately it would be a rushed experience for me again. And I don't really want it to be that rushed. I'm able, from my understanding, I'm able to go on the weekend, which again, that's really not ideal for me. Because if I got to go on the weekend, I got to deal with all the crowds, the traffic, you know, I got to deal with the busiest time, which is not a bad thing too. Because, you know, there could be some sellers out there that's saving their items for the weekend, which I understand. There's your autos, Johnny Damon, Shinneman, Mason Miller, Zach Veen, gold auto, and a blue auto of Troy Johnston. 5 autos again. Stuff's loaded. I love it. And our big hit of the case, a little cool forces of Baby Ruth for Sean MC. I don't know if this is beat the sword worthy, but I am going to beat it anyway for you, Sean. And how about a red 3 of 5 of Connor Griffin? I'll beat the sword on the 2 Connors. For my man, Average Joe, an absolute monster. 3 of 5. That's a beauty. That will beat the sword. That's the... We also have another bounty. Junior Caminero was a bounty on the Orange Junior. So Connor Griffin and Junior Caminero is a bounty. Oh, man. Well, I don't know. I mean, there's still a small chance I'm able to go. It's just, I mean, yeah. I mean, trust me, I do want to go, but... All right, I got logged out of the stuff, so let's do this. Let me do my Blez Online pack giveaways, guys, and then we'll get right back into today's action. One second, guys. Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I have a chance. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys that, but honestly, logistics wise, it's probably better that I stay back because then I don't have to pay for a dog sitter and all that kind of stuff. So no, I took my worst ass whooping in Rivers Casino. I took my absolute worst ass whooping of my life. I think it was 21. I think it was 21K. 21K and change in like a 10-hour period. It was the 2021 National. That was the last time I went to the National in Chicago. Yeah. Yeah, and I was stupid. I did a big card deal. I told this story a million times. I did a huge card deal over there. It was like my half was like over 80K. And after the National, like an idiot, I went to the casino with all that money in my backpack. I felt like the fucking man. I'm over there like, oh, I can afford this. I can do that. Like, and boy, I mean, I wasn't overly stupid with it, but yeah, I was definitely stupid. Is it really, Milla? Is it really? Oh no. My baseball packs are sold out. Oh, okay. I guess I gotta give you guys a multi pack. All right, I'll do a $49. Oh wait, what is animation? Oh, okay. Oh man. Ah, screw it. You know what? Hey, you guys get a $99 pack on me. Fuck it. Congratulations. Anybody has a problem with it, they can come talk to me. Let's give you guys Otani pitching rookie. Super Grail, Montez, Aaron Judge, Super Grail, Sal Stewart, Jr. on the green grass first. All right, there, let's rip this. Good luck. You guys are getting a massive pack here. I hope we get a grail and hit somebody something life changing. Let's sweat it. Let's sweat it. Hammer sweat. It is a PSA. It is a transcendent collection. This could be a grail, guys. Gem Mint 9 Transcendent Collection. Jung Ho Lee. I believe that's a rookie. It is. It is not a grail, unfortunately, but we had a little sweat there out of Transcendent. Oh, that would have been a nice sweat. Fortunately, it's a $40 card, guys. I thought that could have been massive. That could have been massive. All right, four times. Somebody's getting $40. You're not mad at it. One, two, three, fourth and final. Hey, Ron Burgundy. $40.50.